So if we were to go down that route and probe into all of those 15.5 cases, then yes, and that itself is an extrapolation off a small sample, that would take more effort. And in my view, based on what we've seen so far, it wouldn't be worth the effort. So yeah, everything has an opportunity cost, but I just think at this stage, it wouldn't be worth it based on what we have seen so far.
Another week and another condemnation for these Liberals. The Parliamentary Budget Officer they appointed condemned their own government for saying that it's not worth the effort to recover $15 billion of COVID overpayments to wealthy corporations. Worse, they haven't changed a thing. The Auditor General said so too. They hired 10,000 more tax collectors. $15 billion, Madam Speaker, is $1,000 per Canadian household, per family. Not worth it? Are they kidding?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of National Revenue.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. All one has to do is to go into Canadian communities across this country to understand the importance of the various COVID-19 emergency programs that were introduced. Whether it was CERB, whether it was the wage subsidy, these programs helped the country through. At a time when Canadians needed their government was there. Where was the opposition? The opposition was talking about austerity. They were talking about making cuts. We will not defend that kind of an agenda. We will put forward a progressive agenda that helps Canadians. Thank you very much.
Member for Thornhill.
The government says that it's not worth collecting $15 billion from their well-connected, wealthy corporate friends. Today, they're standing by that. Mr. Speaker, if someone's grandmother owed $15, the CRA would call that grandmother until she paid back every last cent. Yeah. $15 billion, not worth it. They must be kidding. Will they commit to getting the illegal money back from big corporations so that Canadian families can afford to pay their bills?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Madam Speaker, it turns out that the Conservatives apparently are following the lead of their leader, who is staying up very late at night, as we understand, watching crypto episodes on YouTube. What he's missing as a result of that, and what they're missing, is the public record. In public accounts last week, the commissioner of the CRA made very clear that the verification work is ongoing with respect to determining whether or not individuals and businesses were actually eligible for the programs that they received, the support that they received. This work is vital. We committed to it as a government, and they supported it. So let's let it continue.
Honourable Member for Thornhill.
They haven't changed a thing. The Auditor General said so. $15 billion of illegal payments to corporations and more taxes for ordinary Canadians. After 8 years of this Prime Minister, Canadians are the ones cutting back. They're cutting back on meals. 1 in 5 of them are skipping them. Seniors are turning their heat down because of this Prime Minister's punishing carbon tax, and they are cutting back on the things they want after 8 years of this Prime Minister making everything they need more expensive. Canadians are the ones feeling this Liberal government's austerity. Will they take responsibility or get out of the way so we can fix it?
Yeah! The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Tourism.
We reduced taxes on middle-class Canadians on 2 separate occasions, and both times the Conservatives voted against it. I would like to address the Statistics Canada report of this morning, Madam Speaker, which indicated that 150,000 new jobs were created in January alone. Madam Speaker, this is well above market expectations, and we know that the best thing for Canadians struggling to meet the rising cost of living is to have a good, well-paying job.